Oh, it did break the door down, like you said.
Look at the paw marks on the door.
Yeah.
There's an egg on the ground in front of you. All right, we're missing a chicken.
There's two.
Oh, it's in the garden. Oh, it ripped down the garden fence. All right, well, all the chickens are alive. That's good news.
Yeah.
I feel better. You guys okay?
Why'd it rip down the roof? Like, why would it rip this down?
Hey guys, it's Crystal. I'm outside. We just got back home from being away for 4 nights. We concluded our month-long travel excursion that we did. We were gone pretty much every weekend for the past 5 weeks, and we concluded it with my son's birthday trip, so it was a little bit longer. And we just got home to find that our chicken coop has been destroyed. Like I said, we went away. We've been gone for 4 nights, 5 days. All was well up until must have been this morning, because last night I had checked on our chickens using our Wi-Fi cameras that we have, and they were all fine. We have 12 chickens total. 11 of them were up on their roosting bars. The one that doesn't go up on the roosting bar anymore, she was down in her cozy spot on the floor. And I could see, I think I counted like 13 eggs. I could literally see in the camera. The only thing that was kind of alarming to me was the fact that there was no visible nesting liners. Like, I didn't know what had happened to the nesting liners, because we had replaced the nesting liners the day before we left. We filled up the chickens' waters and gave them their supplements and filled up their feeders and did all the things, and we changed out their nesting liners so that everything would be fresh for them. Because sometimes when we leave and we don't collect the eggs for a couple of days, they sometimes get broken, and by having all new nesting liners and a cushy spot for them to lay eggs, they're less likely to be broken by the time we get back. So I was a little alarmed last night when I had looked in and seen that there weren't any nesting liners, but I had checked inside the coop and the run, and everything looked fine. It was just weird to me that I had checked it. You scared me. I didn't know you were right there. It's okay. The enormous pile of bear poop is right over there. It is like the size of Merlin.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. That's not a small bear.
No.
I had checked everything last night. All was well in chicken land, and we were about 20 minutes away from being home, and I decided to see, because every time I was checking the goat camera, it wasn't working. So I was like, maybe it was where we were, that it wasn't connecting or something. So I was trying to connect to it when we were like 20 minutes away from home, and it still wasn't connecting, and I don't know, I was just messing around, and I clicked on a couple other cameras, and I see chickens in our yard. Why are somebody's chickens in our yard? And I'm like, wait, those are our chickens. And Steve was like, is that a turkey? I was like, no, they're chickens. They're our chickens. They're in our yard. Why are they? Why would they be in our yard? There's a, because they were enclosed in their run. So I immediately go to the run camera and see there is damage. I immediately saw that it looked like a possible branch had ripped down the roof of the chicken run, that the ramp was snapped down, the chicken guard door was missing. It just looked a mess. All I saw in there were the 2 lavender Orpingtons that we have, and I immediately got a punch in my stomach that there was something wrong, that I hope our chickens are okay. That was my first concern, was that I hope our chickens are okay. Then we assumed it was a branch because we have trees everywhere. And so we assumed a branch had fallen and collapsed the run. But then I went into the COOP camera and I saw light coming in through the front of the chicken coop, through the nesting boxes, and I knew it was the bear. Now I'm a little angry at the bear. First, the bear was just, you know, irritant that would occasionally pass through, cause chaos. The last time it was here, it went through our trash in the dead of summer, which was disgusting to pick up. It had just been kind of a nuisance. He had been annoying and really not that destructive, but now he's being destructive and we're gonna have to do something because we can't keep doing this, and I certainly don't want my animals at risk for getting killed or injured. Like, that would have been horrible if we came home and our chickens, even just one of them, was like hurt or something and had been suffering or whatever. So I had been mentioning to Steve I would like to go around the entire perimeter of our property along the nature preserve with some sort of fencing. So that has been bumped up on the list of things we need to do. The good news is that all of our chickens are fine. Nobody got eaten, and I just keep reminding myself of that. I have so much to do. In my head, when we were coming home and last night before I fell asleep, I'm like, all right, when I get home, we're finally gonna be home. I have all these things I need to do in the garden, which the fencing to the garden had gotten ripped down too. So I don't really know what the plan is right now. I do know that we need to fix the coop today, even if it's a temporary fix, because we have to unpack our trailer and everything. We've got our trailer over there that we just came home with that's full of stuff and we have to unpack. We started our homeschool program last week. We did a couple days until my son's birthday, and then we had taken off for our trip. So I had plans for homeschool stuff this week, and unpacking and laundry and cleaning and harvesting from the garden and canning and apple picking this weekend, and so many things that I'd like to get done. But here we are, beginning of October, fall time, and you just kind of got to go with the flow. We got to go with what comes at us. Now we need to figure out how we're going to protect our chickens. So, like I said, this door was ripped down completely. Just a mess. But when I had checked last night, these were all full of eggs. I mean, I don't even see any remnants of eggs. We had found one that was outside. I think Steve had thrown it in there. But as you can see, this isn't a small bear. It like completely ripped off the fencing, ripped down the roof. I am unsure of why it came into the run to begin with. I mean, seriously. You see the chicken guard door. I mean, I'm wondering if Steve will be able to fix that. I don't think he will. This is just insane. I see an egg in there. Are you guys okay? So I'm gonna give them some probiotic stuff. Also, I should note that our chickens are molting. So that's why there's all the feathers in here. Not all the chickens are molting. The Brahma's molting, and I think the lavenders. So that's why there's feathers everywhere. It's not from the bear. Yeah, she's full on molting right now. But she's got some new feathers coming in, and she'll be back to looking like her old self pretty soon. They grow pretty quickly, but when they're molting, they look rough. The other thing is the fact that this chicken here, she doesn't go up on the roosting bar. She's not 100% well. She hasn't been for a long time, but she's still hanging in there. And the fact that she survived it. Part of me wishes we had on camera what had happened, but I think it would just make me anxious seeing the chickens, you know, in that situation. So I'm kind of glad we don't have camera footage of that.
We have wood to fix the ramp. I was gonna support it eventually anyways because it was starting to bow in the center. And I thought it was gonna break eventually. Between all of our scraps, we can secure a door on somehow. Even if it's that other piece of plywood that we weren't gonna use. We can cut the size and four corner it.
One of the products that we have purchased for our property that we love and use all the time is our Starkline electric fence. Steve even did a whole video on setting it up. We love the electric netting fencing. We bought it for a few $100s a few years back, and we absolutely love it. Let me show it to you. We use it for the goats around our property. It's super easy to move. The one that we have is plug in, so we plug it into an outlet on our house. It works really, really well in keeping our goats contained and safe, and they don't break out of it. We haven't had any issues of that, and it for sure zaps. I've been zapped by it, and so has Steve. I am curious to see if they have anything that we could maybe use around the chicken coop to help hinder the bear from getting so close to it. Starkline's electric netting fence is fantastic. I cannot remember where we initially purchased it from, but as of late, I now have a discount code for their website and a link. So I will have all that information down in the description of the video. We do get a very tiny commission from it. If you purchase anything off of their site, that is at no additional cost to you. We really genuinely do love that Starkline fence. And again, we purchased that a few years ago. But then they contacted me this year. They have a new line of poultry supplements that they offered to send us. A few different things that I thought would benefit our chickens, including some mineral grit, a vital boost, like a vitamin boost that goes in their water. And I also got a probiotic I thought would be beneficial for when we get chicks. And I'm bringing it up now because our poor chickens have been under stress. They were under attack by a bear. And now I'm going to be giving them those probiotics. I just kind of wanted to tell you about it a little bit and give a shout out to our friends at Starkline because we really appreciate it. What do you got there?
Some wood. It's gonna be for the ladder.
Oh, that's smart.
Underneath.
Yeah. Do we need zip ties? Given that the chickens have been under stress, we're just going to give them a little bit of probiotics. Here, add it to their water. It's a powder, 4 teaspoons per 1,000 milliliters of drinking water. So this is about 1.5 gallons. Probably have to do 6 teaspoons. There we go. Oh, they're loving that probiotic water. It smelled really good too. And that one, she's not super healthy to begin with, so she really needs that. Probiotic isn't meant to be a daily feed additive. It's meant for times of stress or growth in young birds. Originally, I wanted it for when we got our chicks next year, but I really felt it was needed after the bear attack today. Probiotic is specially formulated to promote and maintain a healthy digestive system in chickens. It combines prebiotics, probiotics, functional herbs like chili, cinnamon, oregano, essential vitamins to naturally enhance intestinal flora and improve nutrient absorption. The oregano oil and chili extract make it taste good, which is why our chickens enjoy drinking it so much. Along with aiding in digestion, supporting immunity, it also helps our chickens manage stress, which is ideal in situations like this.
To make their ramp so they can get in, I guess.
Yeah.
This board looks like it will just slide back together. I don't know how he did this. So that's all I'm gonna do is then I'll secure it through the steps here so the screws won't protrude through the bottom.
Okay. So I ended up cutting just a portion of it off because these are all fastened in with U-nails, and I started to rip one out and it went flying. I don't really want to deal with loose nails everywhere on top of everything else. So it's also fastened in at the top with the door hinge, and that's too much of a project right now. I'm just going to secure up something for right here. Looks pretty nice considering.
I'll have to reattach
Everything.
that and that board.
All right. Well, I got it fixed. Doesn't look as nice as what Steve did. He really fixed that ladder nice, but it's at least got some sort of barrier now. I'm trying to beat the clock here. It's gonna start getting dark. And now we need to figure out the door. Do you need me to hold anything?
All right.
Looks like new. Can't wait to get the eggs tomorrow. It is starting to get dark here. Steve is trying to secure up the roof that fell just to make it a little safer for the chickens because it really was hanging down. So we for sure weren't expecting to do this when we got back today, but I'm glad we were able to fix up what we were able to fix up with the materials that we had, and we're going to be redoing all of this. And hopefully it makes it through to the weekend and we can just add it to our weekend projects that we wanted to do. So we do have an affiliate link for Starkline's website if you want to check it out, along with a 10% discount code. I believe it's Starkline 10 KSB, Crystal and Steve Bourne, I think. No, but I will have that all down in the description of the video if you are interested. I wasn't really prepared to do that video today, but we did use the probiotics for them to help them, you know, get through some stress that they might be experiencing after a very large bear tore apart their home. I thought I would just go ahead and share that now, and then coming up I'll be doing another chicken video and we'll give a little update on what's going on with the coop, and I will show you the other products that we've been using from Starkline that we love. So I think that's gonna do it though for this video. I gotta go in and make dinner for the kids. It's getting pretty late. They've had a long day. I'll probably be back tomorrow filming something. So until then, thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye! Poor chickens.